Hey everyone, welcome back to the West Virginia Media Lab podcast.
It's great to be here.
You know, we've been cooking up something pretty interesting here at the lab, and we think, especially for folks like you, listening in local business owners, right here in the eastern panhandle of West Virginia.
Right in your backyard.
Exactly. And who are looking for, I think, smarter, more effective ways to really connect with more customers. More people who could become customers.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the fundamental challenge for any local business, right?
Right.
You've got to figure out how to get your message, how to get what you do in front of the people who are literally right around you.
Yeah, and in a way that makes sense. I mean, because you already know like how important it is to actually get your message like directly into people's hands.
Yeah.
Maybe you've even tried like sending out, your own direct mail pieces before.
Like a postcard or a flyer.
Yeah, exactly. But let's be honest, those solo campaigns, like you doing it all yourself, can be a pretty big investment.
Yeah, they can be a lot.
We're talking like $1,500, $2,000, $5,000, even just for one mailing.
Easy, yeah.
And then at the end of the day, you're still kind of left wondering, like, did it actually reach the right people?
Exactly.
Did they even see it amongst all the other stuff?
Did it even make it past the recycling bin?
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
Right. And strategically, when you think about it as a business owner, you want to make sure that your marketing dollars are having the most impact, right? And you want that impact to be local. You want it to be in your community.
in the Eastern Panhandle.
Exactly. So while a solo mailer might sound good in theory, there's always that question of, what am I really getting back for what I'm putting in?
Right. And, then you've got the whole digital world, right? You've got
Yeah.
online ads, you've got social media.
Right.
And it sometimes feels like, trying to get somebody's attention in a stadium full of people all shouting at the same time.
It's so crowded and noisy.
So crowded and noisy, right? Your message just kind of gets lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
And social media. I mean, you post something and you're like, who knows who's actually seeing this?
The algorithm is a mystery.
Yeah. And is it even reaching the people right here, in our towns and communities who could actually walk through our doors?
A good question to ask yourself is, when you look at your marketing efforts, how much of what you're doing is actually targeting your local audience?
Right.
And how much of it is just kind of like throwing a wide net out there and hoping for the best?
And hoping you catch something, So that's really why we've been exploring a different kind of approach, something that kind of takes that core strength of direct mail, that tangible,
Pulling it in your hand.
They're holding it in your hand, it came to your house kind of thing,
Yeah.
and combines it with a strategy that's a lot more accessible and a lot more targeted for local businesses.
And one of the things that a lot of local businesses we've talked to have said is, we love the idea of being able to reach every single household.
Every door.
In our service area.
In the Eastern Panhandle.
In the Eastern Panhandle.
Yeah.
Because if you can get your message to every single household, that could be incredibly powerful, right, in terms of raising awareness.
Right.
But the problem is it costs so much to do a solo mailer like that.
Right.
To every single door. It's just cost prohibitive.
Especially if you're a small business.
Exactly.
Right. So that's kind of where this idea came from.
Right.
And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to kind of unpack this solution that we've developed.
Yeah.
And it's called the 9x12 Direct Mail Co-op. So picture this. Imagine this, like your business gets to be featured on this big...
Like a huge postcard.
Yeah. It's not your standard letter size.
Yeah.
This thing's hard to miss.
Like a mini poster almost.
Yeah, like a mini poster. And it goes straight to the mailbox of like thousands of homeowners right here in the Eastern Panhandle. And we're doing it through this service that the USPS offers called Every Door Direct Mail, or EDDM. And the best part is you get that reach at a fraction of the cost of like sending out your own solo mailing.
Exactly.
Right.
And when you think about it from a marketing perspective, what we're really talking about is getting the most bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Reaching as many people as possible with your limited budget.
Hyper-local.
Hyper-local.
Yeah. And standing out.
Absolutely, because in a world that's so dominated by digital messages,
emails and social media and
emails, social media, all of that,
Yeah.
This is something tangible. It's something physical.
that they can hold in their hand.
It arrives in their mailbox. They can hold it in their hand. They don't have to click or scroll or do anything.
It's not getting lost in the feed.
It's right there.
Right. So now you're probably thinking, okay, so how does this work?
Yeah. How does this co-op thing actually work?
Right. And is it even a good fit for my business?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's walk through some of the key aspects here.
Okay.
So one of the really cool things about this is it's exclusive. Okay? We're only including one business from each industry type on each mailer.
That's huge.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
So, like, let's say you're a local pizza restaurant. Your message isn't going to be right next to another pizza place.
Right. Competing for attention.
On the same postcard.
On the same exact mailer. Yeah.
Right. And I think that makes a big difference.
I think it does too. It means that your message is going to stand out.
Yeah.
You're not competing with a direct competitor.
Yeah.
On that same piece.
Okay. And then we have to talk about the cost savings.
That's a big one.
Because we're talking about the possibility of, saving 80% or more.
80%.
Compared to doing a solo mailing.
Yeah.
On your own. And plus, think about it, a 9x12 postcard.
It's so much bigger.
It's just bigger, so it's going to get noticed more.
It's going to stand out in the mailbox.
It's going to stand out, and because we're using every door, direct mail,
EDDM,
your message is going directly to every single mailbox in specific carrier routes that you choose.
In your target area.
Right, so you're not wasting money reaching people who are, miles and miles away.
Right, so this raises a really good point, I think, for business owners to think about.
Okay.
When you think about your current marketing budget, how much of that money is actually going towards reaching every single potential customer in your local area?
Right.
And what could you achieve if you could reach all of those people?
With less.
For a fraction of the cost.
Yeah.
So.
That's something to think about.
Yeah.
And we also want to emphasize, how easy this whole process is.
Yeah.
So you decide you want to participate, you secure your spot.
Right.
We only have one business per niche.
Right.
And then, we'll work with you to get your ad designed.
Our team can help with that if you need.
Absolutely. If you need help, we can help you with that, And then it gets printed and it gets mailed out through the Postal Service.
Super straightforward.
Super simple,
And I think that ease of use is really important for business owners.
Especially small businesses.
Especially small business owners.
Yeah.
Because you're busy. You've got a million things going on.
A million things going on.
You don't need your marketing to be another headache.
Right. And I think it's helpful to maybe talk about, what types of businesses we think are a good fit for this.
Sure.
Yeah. So we're thinking restaurants, cafes.
Yeah. Your local eateries.
Home service providers.
Plumbers, electricians. HVAC.
HVAC.
Yeah, anybody who's going into people's homes to provide a service.
Real estate agents.
Absolutely. They can target specific neighborhoods.
Yeah. Gyms and fitness studios.
Yeah.
Dentists. Chiropractors.
Medical spas.
Medical spas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Auto repair shops. Car washes. Local retail stores. Boutiques.
Boutiques, gift shops.
Gift shops.
Yeah.
But the key is, it's one business per niche. For a specific type of business.
Right, because of that co-op structure.
Right, and one of the things that's really interesting about this is, direct mail, it still works.
It does, it still works.
And it can have a really fast impact.
Yeah, people still check their mail.
Yeah, studies show that, about 80% of households.
At least glance at.
They at least look at.
Direct mail.
Their direct mail.
Yeah.
So it's not dead.
No, it's not dead.
Like people think it is.
Especially when it's something like this.
Right.
That's big and eye-catching and hard to ignore.
So it stands out.
Yeah.
Right. And we want to give a little something special to the early birds. So the first 3 businesses.
Okay.
That sign up to join the co-op.
Okay.
They're going to get a free upgrade to a premium placement on the postcard.
So they'll be more prominent?
Yeah. They'll be a more prominent spot.
That's awesome.
So if you're listening and you're in the Eastern Panhandle and you're thinking, man, I really need a better way to reach more local customers.
Yeah.
You're going to want to keep listening.
Stick with us.
Because we're going to dive deeper into how this could really make a difference for your business.
Yeah, this could be a game changer.
Okay, so we've just gone through a lot of information about the 9x12 direct mail co-op that we're offering here at the West Virginia Media Lab.
It's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful.
Yeah.
But hopefully, you can see how this could be a really tangible way to reach thousands of homeowners.
In your area.
Right here in the Eastern Panhandle.
Yep.
Right, and we've talked about how you can save a lot of money.
A lot.
Compared to doing your own mailings.
Yeah.
And how that big postcard size.
That jumbo postcard.
That jumbo postcard really stands out.
Really hard to miss.
And the fact that, you're not competing with businesses that are exactly like yours.
Right. You're the only one.
You're the only one.
In your category.
In your category.
Yeah. And so, going back to that challenge that we were talking about at the beginning.
Yeah.
How do you reach your local customers effectively?
And affordably.
Affordably.
Yeah. This co-op model, I think, really provides a pretty good solution for that.
I think so, too.
You know, the fact that you're getting that broad reach with ADDM,
Yep.
every door direct mail,
Every door direct mail
that eye-catching postcard
that you can hold in your hand.
that you can hold in your hand, and that you're the only one in your specific niche.
Right.
I think that's powerful.
It is.
And we've talked about, this program being good for all kinds of local businesses, but we only have a limited number of spots
That's right.
on each mailing. We're looking at about 12 to 16 businesses total
On each card, yeah.
on each card, and only
Like
one
industry.
per industry.
Yeah.
So, time is of the essence.
Right. If this is something you're thinking about, now's the time to act.
Yeah.
Yeah, because think about it.
Yeah.
Do you think your competitors
Are thinking about it.
are already thinking about this?
Yeah.
Are they already looking at ways to reach those same customers that you want to reach?
Right.
And if you get in on this early,
You've got a head start.
you've got a head start.
Yeah. So if you're ready to learn more,
Head over to our website,
go to our website, westvirginiamedialab.com,
westvirginiamedialab.com.
and you can find all the details there.
All the information you need.
Pricing, the dates of upcoming mailings,
Application form.
the application form.
Yep.
And don't forget, those first 3 businesses,
The early birds.
they get that free premium placement upgrade.
That's right.
So, it pays to act fast,
It does. Yeah.
And I think it's also important to think about the long-term impact,
Yeah.
of reaching your local audience consistently,
Regularly. Yeah.
using this kind of high visibility,
Tangible
format.
Yeah.
I think it can really help you build brand recognition
Absolutely.
and, customer loyalty.
Yeah. Over time,
Over time.
people start to recognize your brand. They start to trust your brand.
Yeah.
And that can lead to long-term success.
So we really hope this has given you some new ways to think about reaching your local customer base.
Yeah. Some fresh ideas.
Here in the Eastern Panhandle,
Some food for thought.
we're really excited about this program.
We are.
We think it has the potential to help so many businesses grow and thrive.
Absolutely.
So thanks for tuning in to the West Virginia Media Lab podcast.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
We hope you found this valuable.
And if you're interested,
head
over to the website,
check out our website.
westvirginiamedialab.com.
And we look forward to maybe partnering with you on a future mailer.
We'd love to have you.
Absolutely.
All right.
Take care, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to today's podcast. The West Virginia Media Lab is all about celebrating our state and its people, businesses, stories, news, and folklore. If you love West Virginia like we do, be sure to comment below, then subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to stay connected. Until next time, stay wild, wonderful, West Virginia.